Hello and welcome back to the first day of Edge of Eternities. It is now live on MTGA Arena, and for this next video we're going to do Pixies, new and improved with the Cosmogrand Zenith. I played this in the early access event and was pretty impressed by what I was able to do. It's a 3-mana mythic rare 2/4 human soldier. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, choose one. Either create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens or put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Kind of reminiscent of the Corey Steelcutter, although it's 3 mana and is a creature and is much more easy to get rid of. So yeah, the go wide is nice. The go tall was really good. And so I was thinking in the early access event, I didn't run that many 1-drops. You know, I think the Zenith could be even better if we had a bunch more creatures in the deck. So we're going to give it a go. 4 Pixies, 4 Scavengers, 4 Talents, and 4 Hex Mages. That is 16 1-drop creatures plus 2 Keyrunes and 4 Isolations. That is a ton of creatures to pump up off the Zenith. And a lot of ways to bounce to double spell. 4 Pixie, 4 Isolation, and 2 Keyrunes, all bounce stuff. So we should both have a lot of creatures and a lot of ways to bounce things and easily double spell off the Zenith. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be the best version of the deck. I don't know. I had to cut some very good cards to make space for the Zenith. That being, I cut like 2 copies of Kaito and 1 copy of Sokka. And both these cards are exceptional in best of 3. So I'm not saying this is the best thing, but I do want to try it out. We have a single Bauble in here to pick up and put back down, a single Relic, draw engine, kind of pick up, put back down, and 4 Nowhere's runs, and 2 Shoot the Sheriffs. The other thing that is different is going to be the mana base. We lost all of the beautiful fast lands, with the exception of Concealed Courtyard. We lost the blue and white Sea Chrome Coast and the black and blue Dark Slick Shores. So instead we have the shock lands, Watery Grave and Godless Shrine, plus Starting Town. So it's a lot of pain land damage to take. I'm curious to see how it goes. I think it's going to hurt a little bit. And I did also throw one Susser Secundi Void Altar in here. I think it's fairly easy to station these guys up. And maybe if we got the Zenith pumping something to the moon, maybe we'll have just a random large, you know, a 1-mana 5/5 Scavenger, and we can sack it to Susser and draw 5. Like, it could be okay. We don't want too many tap lands in here in our 23 land, kind of aggressive deck, but whatever. I'm going to throw it in here. We're going to try it out. So yeah, we did a best of 1 video earlier today. You can check that out. That was the blue and white artifacts deck, which I think should be the best or one of the best decks in best of 1 standard. And here we're going to do some best of 3 with Pixies. See how this goes. Currently roughly rank 300 Mythic, maybe like 323 or something. And we do want to finish top 250 if we can this month to auto-qualify for the qualifier weekend next month. It's sealed. The next event will be sealed, sadly. But yeah, might as well give them all a go if we can. Tassagor, the Mind Sculptor. On the play. 1 lander on black and white with double Hex Mage on the play. Ugh. I mean, you can kind of keep this. Double Hex Mage Pixie, hope to draw another land. No blue? Oh, man. I mean, I guess you could survive this. Hex Mage Pixie gives us something to do with 1 mana for a long time. But, oh man, that's not really what I want to see. Alright, first shock land of the day. Here comes a Hex Mage. Counter goes on itself. We could pick up the counter with a Pixie, or double Hex Mage first, and then pick it up. Escape Tunnel, that's interesting. Okay, I'll take land. I think we'll get the next Hex Mage down here. I guess if we Pixie, then we can put the other counter on another guy. Maybe this is better. Take the Cursed Token, submit. Dude gets a forest, presumably? I think green is the only deck that does this, right? But we're pretty happy here. We hit our second land. We got nowhere to run. Oh, we can actually, yeah, let's immediately do this. Station up. Maybe it'll matter. Who knows? No blue. No blue for ages. Tifa, unprotected. Oof, the next land. Very nice. Okay. Hex Mage onto the Pixie, I guess. And nowhere to run this sucker. You could wait, but I don't want them to have some way to save it. And we'll attack, and then we'll continue to station. I mean, the station is just free value. You feel so good. You're like, I know they don't have any haste creatures. Let's just station the sucker up. Okay, Hydra. I mean, we got a lot of good pressure here. Probably just zap that immediately, I think, before it gets too big. It's fine by me. Not even gonna worry about it. You can get through hexproofs, you could wait, but I just don't honestly know their deck enough to know if I can pull that off. Okay. Shelter by Ghost seems very good. Duress, not so much. Grim Bauble, if we catch him early, it's good. It's probably worth running. Momentum Breaker, also good. We'll be on the draw. Kite is a little less good. I don't know if we have space for Intimidation Tactics. Zenith is interesting. The 1/1s don't help block all this stuff, right? Who wants to come out? A single Kaito is fine. It's not super good against them, though. We probably just want to cut, like, even like the stock up. Honestly, probably some of the Zenith comes out, too. And then Scavengers go with Shelter. We have a lot of enchantments now, so Scavenger's even better. So maybe the Hex Mage is the worst card, or some combination of, like, Hex Mage and, like, one more Zenith or something. Let's do it like this. Okay, hopefully we didn't cut too many 3-drops. I want to keep everything that can pick stuff up and put it back down, and just have lots of removal. Yeah, hopefully we get a Grim Bubble target, especially on the draw. It's a 4-lander with Scavenger and Momentum Breaker, and we do have black off the starting town, so whatever. Ain't gonna complain too much about that. Kaito. Could probably do this first. Hopefully we don't hit the next starting town or another fast land. Chocobo. Double Chocobo. That's a lot of power. Okay. I think it's just the Momentum Breaker. They sack the Elf, and they definitely put on some pressure. You can take the counter. Sack the Elf, and then, yeah, no attacks on the 2/3s. Could stock up into Shoot the Sheriff, kind of, is what we need. At this point, it doesn't look like we're going to outscale them with the Scavenger. Yeah, I guess Shelter by Ghost would be huge. I'm feeling the heat on the draw, I'll tell you that. Pixie, pick up Momentum Breaker, put it back down. They lose a 1/1. We get a 3/3. If we stock up, I feel like we're just dead here, though. Interestingly enough, stock up into Zenith, plus like land, would actually be pretty decent here. Just to survive a little longer. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're so close to dead. Maybe still Pixie. At least we can hold off the recruit, maybe. Ow. No attacks? Yeah, well, maybe we could double block even, something. They're gonna sack the... Sacrifice land, search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Bristly Bill. Okay. Bill Passage. Do the thing. Take 8? Take 9, actually. But I think that's it. And then... Oh, yeah, they probably just have lethal here. I mean, I think we're screwed anyway. Doubled up. Take 10, 11, I think? 12. No. They have lethal off the Bristly Bill for sure. You would have to block with everything here, even to have a chance. And then we'd have nothing left. So that's going to be game either which way. Yes. I don't know if we can sideboard much better. We could put in the strip a creature card out of their hand, which could be good. Very much lethal. You could block, but if we're going to lose that game no matter what. Okay, we go to game 3. We'll be on the play this game, so Kaito is much better. I mean, you could put in intimidation tactics, I guess. If you really wanted to. You have to cut someone else. And again, either the talent or the hex mage. Or both. Just all removal spells. Hope to get there. Yeah, it looks okay to me. Okay, never didn't have it. We go to game 3. On the play. Good mana. Some removal spells. I will keep it. We'll keep it. Nowhere to run, nowhere to run. Pick it up, put it back down, nowhere to run. What could go wrong, right? Right, no creature to start. We'll go fast land here. Sack the passage now, sure. Message from a paquete. A packet has arrived for me. Hopefully I don't need to sign for it, because I'm busy at the moment. Do you know where to run the elf, or you just leave it? I think you know where to run the jugbow. I think we tap out to stock up here. Double spell next turn. Plains or island? We actually need blue, don't we? Okay, so it's gotta be this. Stock up. Next turn, nowhere to run. Shelter's probably very good, right? I don't know if they have like fight spells and stuff. Fear of Isolation is also very good though. Plus like Kaito. I think that's the better pick, honestly. And we just pick up the nowhere to runs and run them down over and over and over. Hopefully we kill everything while it's small. It's okay. Land on top. Land on top. 1 mana open. Probably nowhere to run now so they don't get any more value. I guess I don't just show it to them. Is there anything they would have here? I don't think so. I think we can do this. Hopefully they don't have a +2 toughness spell. I don't think they do. And I guess I would rather station than try to block the 1/1. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna need station this game. Holy moly, it's a 2/4. Additional land on each of your turns whenever you play lands from your graveyard. Whenever land control mill a card. Uh-oh. So we actually have enough mana to Pixie and double nowhere to run that guy. Additional land on each of your turns when you play lands from your graveyard. Whenever a land you control enters, mill a card. Oh, this card I've never even read before. I don't even know what this card does. Okay, so I think it's shock. Double nowhere to run, I guess. Do we have enough black? Yes, currently we do. Could definitely pump the toughness of this guy. Let's see if they can save it from the next round. We'll be pretty sad if they do. Okay, we could attack. We just station here. I think we just keep stationing. Hopefully they run out of creatures. I guess soon we can, next weekend, Kaito in off the fear or the isolation. Maybe tap something down. I don't know. Got the Kieran, we got some options. We're still moving in the right direction overall. All right, Bristly Bill is gonna make the elf huge here potentially, or the Bristly Bill huge. I don't know if they're looking to pump damage this turn or not. Definitely showing a proclivity for nowhere to running a lot of stuff, so maybe they'll just try to make one giant Bristly Bill. The Chocobo as well, and then double the landfall trigger. Whew. Well, after all our nowhere to runs, I don't know if we're gonna come away with a win this game. Double the ETB. It's a 4/4 and a 4/3. And yeah, they're doing that now. Okay. 1 and tap. Sack this land. So they can still get one more land trigger. So nobody's dying to nowhere to run anymore, basically. So now what? Now we lock something down with the Kaito. I mean, you really want to get rid of the Chocobo. 4 toughness each, plus a Tifa. Not great, I'll tell you that. Even if we Kaito in someone here and pick up Nowhere to Run, we don't have mana to cast it. I mean, I guess we are doing that, we're drawing, right? We might just be dead next turn. It's rough, rough life. We could do weird chump blocks and bounce the creatures back. But overall, I think Pixie comes back to hand. Let me go like Scavenger, Pixie, draw. We could just try to kill the Tifa now. Gosh. Do you have to kill the Tifa now? Maybe this was a mistake. I haven't played this deck enough to know, actually. Well, we've already committed to this. This is okay with me. I'm not 100% sure. It feels like maybe we actually need to just kill the Tifa there, but they have so much power on the battlefield. So we could tap something down, but I think we're taking the draw. I think we need something to go right for us here. Shoot the Sheriff is good. Actually, it's fantastic. Okay, let's keep that. And let's draw it. And they probably have Hexproof. We can get through that anyway, right? So we just hold Shoot the Sheriff, I guess. For a big wombo combo. Hope we survive, and then even then we're not out of it. Not even close. Okay. Double the Chocobo triggers, right? There's only so much we can take, right? Jeez. Oh man, that's not great. I think we want to kill this guy now. It's not great. I take the double ETB. Yeah, we might just be dead here. Might just be dead. I don't know if there's too much different we can do. So anyway, I never have a problem with this deck in best of 1. But we don't really feel super equipped to deal with this right now in best of 3 with this particular deck. It's been very painful. Even with multiple nowhere to runs, we just did not get there. And we're going to die to the Tifa too. As a fight spell. So kill this thing and then swing for 16, 17, 18. Double it again. Like, it's all the damage. Well, they can do that too. Alright. I think doubling the Tifa trample damage is about enough for me. I don't think I need to see a 24 to the face. So we'll take the L. We derank a little bit. It's okay. We did not really see the Zenith pop off, but it didn't really feel like a Zenith matchup to me. We subbed in all the removal we could, and we still didn't get there, so what are you gonna do? Okay, back into the fray. We'll see if we can do a little better next time. Someone says unplug it and plug it back in. That will fix the MTG Arena bug. I don't know about that. I'm gonna suspect no, that will not fix it. Monsieur says do more standard events. Maybe. Maybe. On the draw, this looks decent. It's good, it's good. Yeah, I found the standard event to be a little underwhelming this first time. It was chill. I'm open to it. If I thought it was more competitive, then I would be more interested in doing it. But if it's less competitive, I'm less interested in doing it. Alright, it is the new Orzhov sack deck, so we'll get to see this tested out. No blocks. We do probably just want to kill the Zealot as soon as possible. Zenith showing up, I like that. This can be our black source. Okay, sure. Down to 18. See if they sack the Sage in response. +1 counter here. So we gotta know, we gotta wonder if they're running Raise the Past. And ideally we find out in game 1 without losing game 1. They leave the bug. Because we could bring in Rest in Peace for game 2, and I think we might have to just because they're running whites. We just don't know. Okay, Blood Witch is also probably just going dead here. I don't know if they run that much removal. Maybe Shelter by Ghost will be good game 2. Enters tapped. Feels like Shelter might be good. Bartolome, 0 mana sack outlet. So it's at least a 3-2 right now. We got one more round of Nowhere to Runs, which I'm sure they'll be thrilled about. Could have picked it up first to not reveal we had it, similar to what we did in the prior game. Nowhere to Run you. Pump you up. Okay. And we are set up to double spell next turn. I guess we'll spread this out a little bit in case they do have a single target removal somehow, like sack a creature, exile something else. But we can go Cosmogrand, Nowhere to Run, and then scale these up to a lot of damage. Die target, lose a life and you gain a life. Okay. We're dropping low, but I think the plan is the same. Leave open black. Spell number 1. Spell number 2. +1 counter, I think. Zap you. Go on the flyer here. Drop to 3. No blocks. Okay. Surveil. We still haven't seen Raise the Past, but I think I'm really tempted to put in Rest in Peace for game 2. They don't show it to us. I feel like we should put in Rest in Peace. I feel like Shelter's good. Grim Bauble will kill a lot of stuff, right? Most of their stuff. Pretty much all their stuff would die to Grim Bauble. It's more mana efficient too. They don't have much that Nowhere to Run doesn't kill, I would say. There is some stuff, but there's not that much. I think you can shoot the Sheriff. Could be a mistake. I like the Zenith, I think. Scaling up, I think is pretty good. Kaito's on the draw is going to be a little awkward. They have a lot of crap to block with too. I kind of feel like Kaito's not going to be that good against them. And then maybe like a Hex Mage and a Talent or something like that. I'm out of water. Excuse me. If only I had more water to drink. Rapid Fire Geek says, I feel like I've been edging for eternity. This set couldn't come fast enough. Oh, baby. All right, we're on the draw with Nowhere to Run and Fear. It's a very meh hand. Anything other than land would be a nice step. Oh, Miner. Okay. Okay, I guess this is acceptable. Blue and black. Miner's pretty annoying. Unless we hit the Rest in Peace. Ooh, that's looking like a nasty start for us. Alright, gotta do this on our turn. And we ain't blocking, so I guess we're attacking. Gorehound, alright, they're definitely raised the pass then. So one of our goals should be to get ourselves to our own Rest in Peace as quickly as possible. Otherwise, I think we're going to lose to raise the past. 10 to 16. I think we're just picking up the Nowhere to Run here. Try to kill the Voice. Hopefully can block a little bit. I just tapped. Alright, no attacks. Alright, they are set up to surveil a lot of cards per turn to get to that raise the pass. I'm not feeling amazing about this. Even if we hit Rest in Peace, we still have a good chunk of crap to deal with on the battlefield. But we can double block the Voice. So if they want to aggressively surveil, we at least get the free double block. Just lose the 1/1 to it. He just kept both on top? Is that what just happened? Oh no. So that means that he has raised the pass, right? That's the only card you'd ever keep on top here. So technically we could not... I mean, they're going to sack the things anyway. Whatever. I don't care. I mean, we're 90% sure that they have the raise the past. So you could block a 1/1 instead, save a point of damage. Same amount of damage either way. Okay, Rest in Peace is not on top. So we don't want to burn Nowhere to Run yet, because we need to get through the Rest in Peace first. Which means we can just play the tap land here, I guess. Okay, we're pretty confident Rest in Peace is on top. Yeah, they're going to sack their whole board, I think, and get ready for it. And if they keep surveilling it to the top, then we're even more confident about that. Yeah. Okay. Here's the big turn. One more attack off. Can't block you with Menace, not going to trade here. Okay, here comes the big turn. They didn't attack with the Miner, though. It's weird, right? Are they just not going to do it? I feel like they might as well do it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 creatures? Nah, it's too good not to do. Okay. I think we're trying to kill the Zealot here. It's a lot of surveillance to the next raise the pass, though. I mean, our only goal in life is to hit Rest in Peace, and even then, it's not looking great. Oh, yeah, Voice of Victory. Can't do it on that turn either. It's a mistake. Nope, not raise the past. Pretty rough. Think you kill the Zealot? Take back the Nowhere to Run, I think. Try to make some double blocks on the Voices. We're very close to just dying off the raw attack power. That's not so good for us. That's pretty bad. Off the Voice of Victory attack. I think they can be pretty aggressive here. just the manual 1x1. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's not so good. I mean, the death triggers off this Voidborn are gonna mutilate us. Plus, they aggressively surveil towards the next Raise the Past. I think that's roughly gonna be game here. Too much surveil power. Even Ben Sephiroth, they really want that Raise the Past. Okay, I mean, we're basically dead here, right? We're gonna be dead off these Voidborn triggers. Even if we do this, we take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're totally dead. But there's nothing really to be done about that. Oh, we're just dead this turn. Those death triggers, sure, but then also the token death triggers, right? Okay, so we did main deck both Rest in Pieces. Because we knew. We knew this was coming. You could try to duress it away. You could, but it's not the whole strategy. I mean, I'd rather just hit Rest in Peace. Is there anything else we need to draw? Technically, Kaito can draw cards. Like, if you had to draw into it. Like, technically, we just try to draw faster to it. And that plus Shelter by Ghost, I think would get us moving enough in the right direction to win. Grim Bauble is looking worse and worse now. What else would you put in? You can kill the Gorehound. I feel like you need at least one Duress over the Grim Bauble. I mean, Grim Bauble is useless unless we actually strip out the sorcery. Discard's not so good, fills the graveyard. It's a little bit tough. I think you want some Grim Bauble still. You need to cut off the stuff that surveils aggressively, right? So we'll try this. Hopefully we can draw a bit better. Have a Rest in Peace around, something like that. On the play. Rest in Peace. Opening hand. Great. We'll keep this. Okay. Scavenge on 1. Rest on 2. Maybe Cosmogrand if we land. No surveil. Yeah, I guess we are doing this. I mean, we could wait, but whatever. It's more mana efficient this way. To the face. And we have no blue. Right, mine is showing up. We do still have to win the old-fashioned way. Game is not over. That's nice. This guy can't block. Yeah, we're good to go here. And then the question is, are we going wide or going tall? I guess it depends. Okay. Okay. Nice. Great. What the heck, dude? There's so much game left to that. I guess he really didn't like Rest in Peace. There's like a whole other deck. There's the whole Sephiroth drain triggers. There's a lot of other stuff to do. I don't think you had to scoop right then and there. But I'm glad we main decked it. All right. On to the third match of the day, of the session. Matt Varnado says, I have to say the Synth deck is the one thing I absolutely hate in Magic right now. I've seen several versions of this deck, of your version of this deck, and it just keeps getting meaner. There's not enough Ultimas or Brotherhood's End in a deck to keep up, ever. Great work, great deck as usual. You've convinced me to hoard my rares and mythics until I can craft the rest of this deck and absolutely nothing on anything else. Why bother when there's not a single deck that can answer this? I think that's a little too harsh. Opponent goes first. We're on the draw. Yeah, we have a lot of 1-drops, I guess. We can Grim Bauble something. Yeah, it's okay. We have a little... Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Siren. Blue-black, Dimir. I mean, if they're tight on land, it's worth the Grim Bauble, I guess. Sure. Just in case. Just in case they keep a 1-lander with the Siren. I do think the deck is very good. I don't think that you can't run enough Ultimas to make it really nice. I think Scavenger. I think for sure 2 to 3 Ultimas in a blue-white control deck is enough to get there. No problem, I think. Okay, double blue. Drowner. Kaito. Bane of Nightmares. Ow, it's 15. I mean, we could try to shelter it away. We also really want to hit land. They have enough mana to target the Scavenger, but not actually to shuffle it away. You could shelter here. We'll be super sad if they know where to run it, but if they don't, we'll be pretty happy. Take it away. Okay. You definitely don't have nowhere to run in hand. For sure there's no nowhere to run in hand. Guaranteed. Otherwise, do anything else. They hit it with Kaito, they draw a card. That feels bad too. Cecil, that's their only black. This is a good sign. Alright, so now the more enchantments we can cast, the better. But Death Touch must be gotten around at some point. We don't want to attack into the... Yeah, I guess we could attack into the 2-1 here. Okay, let's just snow it around, I suppose. Got a blue. You're going to Spell Pierce this? Okay, alright. No attacks into the Death Toucher. We can still go Hex Mage Talent. And, it's not awful. But we're going to be very sad when they finally hit their nowhere to run. We're just coming. Duress away the Shoot the Sheriff, probably. Okay. Scale of the Scavenger. Oh, gosh, I think it's worth it to get out of nowhere to run range. So I think we're actually taking the time off to make this happen. Even though I'd rather Relic to try to hit land. We do want to get this guy to 4 toughness if we can. And then we can chill a bit. And then we can try to Relic and hit lands. Okay. Are you gonna let me get there? Yes. Alright, 4 toughness is good. We still can't attack the Death Toucher, but the Hex Mage can start putting on pressure at least. Drowner comes in. Sure. The single Shoot the Sheriff shows up. Unfortunate, but it's just life. Attack with both, take the draw. Okay, no blocks. Who's more valuable, their card or our token? All options are awful.
Now I know your weakness.
All right, finally hit the 3rd land. We have no way to get through to Kaito, really. Let's start here. Almost dead, too. Actually, yeah, I gotta do it this way. Non-creature spell. Up to a 3/3. They don't have to even block this. It's not like we're killing Kaito. Dropping it to 1 is not 0. Just let this go. Yeah, just let it go.
I like a challenge.
We're almost dead here. Another duress, nothing to see. Not Cecil too. Yeah, I think we'll deny on the draw, I guess. It's bad either way. We can technically go land Anchorage, right? Attack down Kaito. For what it's worth.
Information is its own weapon.
Okay. Yeah, seems like that's what we're doing here. Okay, Kaito is down. They have a Dark Confidant though. So they've switched from one free draw card every turn to a different draw free card every turn. Yeah, we can trade, I guess. They have backup Cecil, I'm sure. We actually get this double spell here. If they let us. I think we're going wide first. Maybe tall after. The last shoot the sheriff, ready to go. Okay. I mean, there's a chance they impale themselves upon the Dark Confidant. They're down to 10. 3-2 makes lifelink blockers, though, which is not so good. The Preacher is really not so good. Attack with the Confidant. I don't think you're going to kill yourself on this thing. Is that possible? Is that our way to win the game? Let them draw a bunch of cards. It's a really long time. I don't think drawing them cards is enough to kill them. That we cannot really use defensively here. Let's shoot the sheriff down there we can get back, which we probably need to do this turn, I guess. God. I don't think we could race them. Double block one, shoot the sheriff the other. Draw 2 cards. Attempt this, see if they have a no to run or something. I'm so over this game. I'm so fucking over this game. Oh my god, please get me out of here. I'll take the shoot sheriff too. Alright, are we ready to scoop? I think we're about ready to scoop. That was a miserable game one. Absolutely miserable game one. Geez. Are we supposed to hang in this? I guess so. Nowhere to run the bat. Shoot the sheriff, the preacher. Leave him with the draw another draw free card every turn. Do this under any counter spells. I guess you use the map token here. think it's more relevant than the talent. Could also hit a land. Okay. I do want to scoop. I feel like they've drawn way more cards than us. You've drawn no bounce spells. No pixies in the pixie deck. Alright, I think that's enough. I think we can go. Oh my god. Okay. That's gotta be enough, right? I think we can scoop here. Go to game 2. Jesus Christ. I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We could level up and shoot the sheriff. We could. God, we could, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. We could. Whew. It feels so much better to be out of here. Goodness gracious. Do we need duress? Could take Kaito, right? It's just sorceries. I actually forget. Non-creature, non-land. Yeah, we could take Kaito, I guess. Grim Bubble actually has a lot of targets. This deals with the stupid thing in the graveyard. We'll be on the play, so Kaito's much better. They do actually have a couple big creatures, don't they? I guess we could need Momentum Breaker too. If fewer nowhere to runs, maybe. Those 4 toughness guys are thick. Definitely thick. Okay, we got a mixer removal here. Hopefully this gets us there. I don't know if we need the relic. Put in one more, maybe another Zenith. That's 3 drop. Seems okay. Alright, so let's see if this is enough. How much did Dimir midrange really lose off the rotation? Did not feel like much, if anything. Maybe the fast land? 2-lander. Sure. It's okay. That does not die to Grim Bauble, notably. Can either double kill it or Kieran trade. Draw a card. I think we're gonna have more targets for Grim Bauble. Okay. Draw a card, 3/2 trades on the play. Bauble, pick it back up. If we get a nice 2-drop here. Down to 14. That's not so bad. Do nothing. Feels like a good Kaito turn for us then. Are you gonna let me go to combat? Okay, how's it feel to be on the draw?
Just in time to save the day.
Momentum Breaker for the big creature. I'd say both these are actually pretty good, right? We have enough pick it up though. We really just want more land in hand. I don't know if we need another Fear of Isolation. I think one more land would be good. Okay, it's not going to kill Kaito though. What else we got? I think we start here, if we can. Try to attack if they let us. Drawing would be nice. Yeah, I think we will still draw. We could try to protect it from like another... We really want that next land. This one comes in tapped though. I think we want to play land this turn. I think we'll keep both. Even in that order. And then we'll just fear here. We'll see. We might lose Kaito this turn. That might flash in a 2-1 and then kill the blocker and then attack it down. But we've got a good amount of value. We're like pretty far ahead at this point. They counter that. All right, that's okay with me. Looks like Kaito survives. We got plenty of removal plus the next land now. Okay. How does it feel? Kaito on the draw. Not so fun, is it? All right, we go to game 3 here. Do we learn anything else about them? Counterspell, Cecil. I still feel like the Grim Baubles are good. This usually doesn't kill the 2-3 though. I'm not so convinced about Shelter. Kaito's going to be worse on the draw. Okay, we got a lot of removal. Hopefully that's enough to get there. Do we need the relic? Do we need the relic? I don't hate having a relic. I'll cut the last Hex Mage. We'll keep the talents in there to get back, shoot the Sheriff. Okay, here we go. Game 3. We're on the draw. We'll see if they Kaito us to the face or not. Lots of land, nowhere to run, a Pixie. Yeah, nowhere to run's good, I guess. Mana's good. I don't think I'm gonna throw away this. It's not perfect. Tap land is nice. Get our own tap land down. A little bit too much land. Bat, there goes our only removal spell. We could play the Pixie to block the bat. Probably not worth it. We do get in with Kaito though, don't we? Maybe that is actually worth it. We're not gonna block this thing. I guess we could move the needle here. I guess they get to Kaito in if we do it. No, we can't do that, I guess. We have to offer the block. On the draw. Nope, Preacher, okay. Well, this is more interesting. I guess... I think so they do. Okay, let's go ahead and Momentum Break and then Pixie as well. Blue and black. I guess we're still good on colors so far. Okay. I mean, we're not blocking this guy, so I guess we are gonna do this just because. Since they're lower in life, they just get the 1/1. But that makes the Momentum Breaker awkward. They'd have to have a weird turn for us to know where to run. Oh, I mean, we'll nab someone here, I guess. I'm gonna draw 2 cards here. What if we get them lower than us in life? Does that help? play is the same no matter what, really. I think we need this. I think this is happening kind of regardless. And I think this is basically happening regardless as well. And unfortunately, if we attack all here, they get all the modes because they'll be at exactly the same life. So I guess it's just this. Again, I don't think we're blocking, so I think you can chill too. With any luck, we can Kaito down, just tap down this thing if we don't think they have enough pressure to fight back. So just get one of the modes, at least they don't get both. What does this card do? Enters or attacks, draw a card, discard card. Begin your upkeep if there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard. Currently 3. Alright, we're ignoring this card for now. Duress, there goes my Kaito. Okay. That's not so bad. Okay, I think we're just stationing everyone except for the 4/4. If they kill the 4/4, it's whatever. I don't think we're gonna quadruple block with everyone else. Okay, we offer the trade with the Preacher. We hope they can't kill a 4/4. We do not know. They offer the attack, they draw another free card. We'll block if they let us. Okay. Alright, card draw engine down. We need one more creature or enchantment to actually get Susur up and running. It's kind of a lot of pressure to put on us, our life total. Dark Confidant returns. It's not so bad. Probably just have to kill this stupid thing now. Counter this? I guess this is not instant speed. I think we'd offer the trade with the Siren. Siren could get bigger here. No guarantee. If we get to attack on the way back, we can make the Momentum Breaker gain a little bit more life. Alright, let's see what's on top. It's a creature, so it's 2/2, so we can't block anyway. But it doesn't look like they're going to Restless Reef us this turn. No blocks, drop to 10. Getting low. Any chance you flooded out? No. Next Kaito.
Looks like I gotta fight my way out of this one.
Draw a free card. Whew. Okay. Even if we top tuck something here, if they go land, reef, Siren attack, hit us for 6, we're very low. Not great either. Okay, does not deal with all the things. Does maybe some of the things. I don't think we're doing that yet. I think we're just knocking down Kaito a peg. I don't know if we trade with the Siren or power up the Secundi. Like, we're close to being able to draw cards here, I guess. I think we have to trade with the Siren, though. I don't think we can fool around with the Susser thing. Alright, Reef finally coming into play. It's a 4/4 every turn. We don't have an answer to that. Take 7? Sure. I don't know. We have to throw 2 things at the Kaito now. We go the plus route, though. And they have another blocker. Lovely. Okay, I mean, it doesn't get us away from the Reef issue, though. Send 2 things at it, leave 1 back to block, hope they don't map token into lethal. No, we actually have the Momentum Breaker, though. If we attack, no, we have to block the Reef, don't we? Well, they might not block the Scavenger. Let's block with the Kieran. Okay. Map token up. Relevant card on top. Touch our lands. We're tapped Drowner. Okay. Tap our blocker. It is, in fact, not good game. We can eat the breaker, right? Okay, jump. I don't think we're gonna win. But the game is not over. If only we could hard punish them for their insolence. We're still too far from Sussuring. I mean, it feels like we're still pretty much dead here. We can eat the next breaker for 2 more life. They can shoot the Sheriff, or they can level up the Reef. Probably should level up the Reef, though. Okay, let him move to combat, so it's tapped. Basically lethal here. We are forced into blocking the Reef, plus this guy to take 2. I guess technically you could trade here, right? And then just eat the breaker, go to 1. Okay. Technically still alive. We can do another chump block, though. I mean, we might as well play this out at this point. It's not like we're fooling anyone. Does that just come in untapped? Am I crazy? So they can either shoot or power up the reef. Nope, now they can do both. If we do this, they have to shoot. If we don't do this, they don't have to shoot. I feel like it doesn't really matter. They have to shoot either way. Yup. Still in the game. No longer in the game. Okay. They power up the reef and attack. Yeah, you drop it out to 1. Okay, that was pretty rough. Okay, so would I run the Zenith over Kaito and stock up? Small sample size, right? But I would say no. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it is a creature without an ETB. And yeah, it'll just die a lot of the time. And Kaito is just nasty. Nasty card draw engine, right? Very, very valuable card. Stock up also just a very good card. So I'm not so sure I would run either of those over there, but we'll see. Maybe there's some good matchups, kind of like how the green rabbits is, the Paw Patrol Recruit is very good against mono black because it goes wide. Maybe there are some matchups where you can sub in the Zenith out of the sideboard and go wide, and that is a way to get around targeted 1-for-1 removal. Just a thought. But I know over on the whole, if you were looking to burn your Mythic rares, which I am in low supply of, right? I only have 8. I don't know if I'd burn them on the Zenith yet. I would take a pause there. It seems like Stock Up and Kaito are still excellent 3-drops. And give it some space. Maybe we'll find a home for it, but I didn't see it here today. Even in the early access event, it did pop off sometimes, but I also lost plenty of games in the early access event with this card too. So that's just the honest take. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.